Hello, I'm Mara Lin, and this is a 20-minute evening breathing meditation. I'm glad you're here. As the day comes to a close, this is a small space just for you, a quiet resting place before night. If it feels okay, begin by finding a comfortable position. You might sit upright with support, or lie down on your back, or settle in any way that feels safe and easy. There is no right posture here. Let the body be held by whatever is beneath you, the chair, the bed, the floor. Allow the weight of your body to be received. You don't need to hold yourself up quite so much right now. If it feels possible, let the shoulders drop a little. Let the hands rest where they naturally fall. Let the jaw soften. Evening has its own quiet rhythm. The light may be dimmer now, the sounds around you a little softer, or perhaps the day still lingers in your thoughts. However this moment feels, it's welcome here. You don't need to solve anything. You don't need to prepare for tomorrow. For these next few minutes, we are simply breathing. If your eyes aren't already closed, you might gently lower them or soften your gaze and just notice that you've arrived. Right here, right now. Begin to notice where your body is making contact with the surface beneath you. The back of your body supported, the legs resting, the arms at ease. Feel the simple steadiness of gravity. Nothing to manage, nothing to lift, just the quiet support. If it feels okay, bring your attention gently to your breath, not changing it, not shaping it, just noticing. You might notice where the breath feels most natural tonight, perhaps at the nostrils, cool air moving in, warmer air moving out, or in the chest, rising and falling, or in the belly, softening and expanding. There's no correct place, only what feels easiest to sense. And as you notice the breath, you might remember, let the breath breathe itself. There's nothing you need to do. The body has been breathing all day, through conversations, through tasks, through quiet moments. Now you're simply keeping it company. If you notice any tightness in the face, around the eyes, in the throat, see if they can soften by even one small degree. Not forced, just allowed. And again, gently let the breath breathe itself. As you rest here, breathing supported, you may begin to feel a subtle settling, or you may not. Either is completely okay. There is nothing to achieve, only this inhale and this exhale. As you continue resting with the breath, you may notice that the mind is still gently moving. Thoughts about today, small conversations replaying, things left unfinished, plans for tomorrow. All of it very human. If a thought pulls your attention away, that's okay. You haven't done anything wrong. You might simply notice thinking is happening. And when it feels natural, you can return to the breath. Not sharply, not with effort, just a quiet return. Let the breath breathe itself. You might begin to sense the rhythm of inhale and exhale, like a tide moving in and out, steady, unhurried, faithful. Feel how each inhale arrives on its own, and each exhale leaves when it's ready. You don't have to push it away. You don't have to pull the next breath in. Let the breath breathe itself. If there are feelings present tonight, tiredness, relief, restlessness, quiet, joy, they are welcome too. You don't need to name them. Just allow them to be here while you breathe. The breath can hold it all. Inhale, space. Exhale, softening. Nothing extra required. You might notice tiny pauses between breaths, a small still point after the inhale, a gentle settling after the exhale. There's no need to lengthen them, just noticing if they're there. If at any moment the breath feels faint or hard to sense, that's all right. You can rest your attention on the feeling of the body being supported instead. And when the breath becomes clear again, you can gently return. Let the breath breathe itself. There is patience in this practice. No rush. Nowhere else you need to be for these few minutes. Just this body breathing in the evening quiet. As the evening deepens, you might notice the breath beginning to soften on its own. Perhaps a little quieter, perhaps a little slower, or perhaps just the same. However it is, it's enough. See if you can feel the full length of one inhale from the very beginning to the very end, and then the full length of one exhale from the first release to the last trace of air leaving. There's a gentle completeness to each breath. Nothing missing, nothing extra. Just this simple cycle repeating. If it feels okay, allow the exhale to be a place of softening, not forced, just a quiet permission to let go, even a little. The forehead soft, the space between the eyebrows easy, the tongue resting comfortably in the mouth, the shoulders heavy and supported. You might imagine the breath moving like a calm wave. Inhale, the wave rises. Exhale, the wave returns to shore. Unhurried, steady. Let the breath breathe itself. If there is any effort in the breathing, see if it can ease by just 5%. You don't have to measure it, just a sense of less doing, more allowing. Even the attention itself can soften. You don't have to concentrate tightly. You're simply accompanying the breath, like sitting beside a quiet friend. And if you drift into a thought, into a memory, into a small dream, that's all right. When you notice, you can gently come back. Inhale, exhale. Let the breath breathe itself. For these moments, there is nothing to fix, nothing to improve, only this steady breathing carrying you gently toward rest. Begin to sense the space around your body again. The air in the room, the quiet sounds near or far, the simple presence of the evening holding you. Notice that the breath is still here, steady, reliable, breathing itself without your effort. Let the breath breathe itself and notice how you've been able to rest with it. Nothing complicated, just awareness and allowing. If you've drifted toward sleep, that's perfectly okay. If you're still fully awake, that's okay too. This practice meets you exactly where you are. Begin to feel the gentle outline of your body, the shape of your hands, the weight of your legs, the support beneath you. If it feels right, you might invite a small movement, wiggling the fingers, rolling the shoulders slightly, or simply taking one slightly deeper breath. There's no rush to move. You can stay here as long as you like, carrying this softness with you into the rest of your evening or into sleep. The breath will continue through the night, quietly, faithfully. You can trust it. Thank you for spending these moments here. I'm glad you came. Rest well.